Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return starts at the 3. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
11 MT, stop!
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
On 1, ready?
One loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Gun. Stop! Big 13! 12. Stop!
Burrow out of the shotgun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Here we go. 11 MT, take!
Putting a receiver in motion. Burrow on 1st down. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
11 MT, take! Here we go. Stop!
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop!
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Go.
2nd and 1. That's caught. It's Godwin again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in-cut and make the catch.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
On 2.
1st down, ball at the 36. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Dump off caught by his back. He has room past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. To hot. Right 80. To hot.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd down.
Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Fields this clean at the 30. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals are out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this.
On 1, ready?
We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Brown on 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. He can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
There's another for it. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal.
11.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
On to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Okay, and I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
But man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw again. Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. He goes out a little short of the 40.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
On second down, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Nix looking to throw. He's got Sutton complete. And they bring him down around the 34. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up third down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos in need of some points before the break. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Nix to throw again. Couldn't find a completion on first down. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's second and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Once more, it's Nix. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos chop some of the lead off before the half. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Here's Charlie Jones with the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Let's get set. 11, right 80. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, it's Burrow. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
11.
First down, Cincinnati.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And down he goes, the Broncos got there! Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Second down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
After the sack, another pass on second down. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
11.
Man in motion here.
11.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get more points to end a lopsided first half. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Broncos 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Oh, my son.
He's got room to roam here. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son.
Gets it Dobbins to start the 3rd. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and get some serious yards on the table.
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Nick's now to throw. Completed over the middle. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The 8-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Almost.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. You found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Third and goal. Here's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game.
Broncos 14.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Come on, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 11. Behind.
Here's Brown to stop the drive. We'll cobble together a yard there. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Burrow from the gun. He's got it along the sideline. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Behind. Right. Behind.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Hits his running back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. On first down, here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here we go. Behind.
From the gun, they get to Brown. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Here we go. Behind.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Hey, kid.
P-Ryan. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Getting out to his left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Dobbins trying the right side. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Logan Wilson on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready.
Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Buys time, rolling right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
One after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
One, ready?
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Drive will begin with a run by Brown. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
11, MT, take. Shahad. Shahad.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Looking right, and he finds him. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
On 2.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Gun. Shahad. Shahad.
Brown quick on the draw here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
11. Can. 11. 12. Shahad.
From the 47. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hold on, set. Ready. Olay.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'm 1, ready?
Who set it down for him at the 38.
Here we go. Shahad.
Burrow on 1st down. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making a 3-score game in the 4th. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. Behind.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Nix off the play action. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hold on a sec.
Nix with it on 1st. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hold on a sec.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That's Collins, Godwin again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Once more, it's Nix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Fails to find his running back. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Hold on a sec.
Here we go with Dobbins. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 3. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? And gets him the first on 4th down.
That's another Denver Broncos.
Hold on a sec.
From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Run with Brown. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Letting cut. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Got his man, that's Brown again. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Again, a run with Piron. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this thing